moment. But we got almost a full gate. We got 30 entries in this one, so hopefully everyone set their alarm, and we'll be up there just behind the gate to start the parade lap any minute now. So if you're in race 28, 250C class, get your bike down to the starting gate. They're about to head out for the parade lap. You don't want to miss it.
Nope, not at all. It is go time for day number 2 here at the AMA AZ Open.
And if you're tuning in live to the Moto City feed, you can see them getting loaded up, getting ready. Going to get their first look at the track here. Some of it's in the sun, some of it's in the shade, but it looks like the sun's going to be breaking out here. We got people riding on the VetX track, getting warmed up for the day.
So we've got the bikes fired up here. Chris Vancers, 250C action right out of the gate. And the sun is starting to perk up a little bit. Look like the sprinkling has come to a halt.
Yeah, we had some overcast pretty late into the morning yesterday, but it looks like it's going to be sunny from the get-go today, so that track's going to probably dry out a bit earlier than it did yesterday, and only get rougher. I don't know if you had a chance to check out the track yesterday. I just did a track walk after the race, just especially up on the west side, that last downhill coming in. As Kevin Kozak was saying earlier, a lot of line choices coming in. One turn, there was 2 lines going in, but 5 coming out. So it was not only a choice coming into the turn, but a lot of choices mid-turn. So if the track gets that rough today, we're in for some good racing.
And so here we go. You know what? Looks like they have killed the bikes. So we're going to get Kevin Kozad right here on the microphone. Kevin, let's give the good word of the morning.
Thank you, Shane. Join with me, if you will, this morning as a family of racers, and let's ask for God's blessing on this day of racing. Father, we just come to you right now in the name of Jesus. Father, we just thank you for this day. Father, we just come to you as humble people, as people who love this sport. We're standing in the middle of the desert, but we know that we didn't catch you off guard. We know that you love us, that you're with us, and that as a people, we can believe for your protection and your love, and we ask that today. We ask for your blessings on each and every rider, on every gate drop throughout this day of racing. We ask you to be with the White family and all the staff here at ACP, and we thank you this truly will be a good day. And we ask you, as we always do, the men and women who serve this country in our military, we ask you to bless them on this day. And we thank you that at the end of the day, we can look back and say, today is truly a blessed day with our family because we ask for your blessings, and we believe it is so. In your name, Jesus, amen.
Thank you there, Mr. Kevin Kozad. Now it is go time, Chris Vancers. Let's give the rundown here for race number 28. The 250C riders are firing them up And on bike number 14, out of Rock Springs, Wyoming on the KTM, Lane Harsha.
The number 15, Michael Sandoval out of Fallbrook, California.
On a Yamaha out of Riverside, California, Ty Collins will be bike number 16.
The number 21X, Noah Devine out of Mesa, Arizona.
Number 21, Derek Lucero out of Alamosa, Colorado, aboard a Yamaha.
Number 23, James Momberg out of Boulevard, California.
Also on a Yamaha out of Marietta, California, Caden Zeller, bike number 26.
Cameron Brown on the number 43 out of Santan Valley, Arizona.
On a Honda out of Phoenix, Arizona, Jeff Hoffman, bike number 47.
Lane C. Tebbs, the number 72 out of Queen Creek, Arizona.
And the 76 out of Rock Springs, Wyoming on a Yamaha, Brandon Gates.
Preston B. Yost on the number 88 out of Gilbert, Arizona.
On a Husqvarna out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Devin Bates, number 98.
The number 119 of Race Nelson out of Corona, California.
On a Yamaha out of Fallbrook, California, Cameron Batty, bike number 157.
Max Pickler, the number 211 out of Santan Valley, Arizona.
The 224 out of Winchester, California, aboard a Yamaha, Dakota Bender.
The number 305, Brock Kuzan out of Cortez, Colorado.
On a Honda out of Phoenix, Arizona, Andrew Ducharme, bike number 317.
The 368 of Richard Begg out of San Marcos, California.
And on a Honda out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Jalen McCarty, bike number 371.
Number 429, Blaze Murray out of Paris, California.
On a KTM out of Washougal, Washington, Kenneth Wetzel, bike number 506.
The 581 of Mark Dawson out of Phoenix, Arizona.
On a Yamaha out of Peoria, Arizona, Ryan Stillwell, bike number 605.
The 638 of Jordan Tropkoff out of Tucson, Arizona.
On a Husqvarna out of Lakeside, California, Jacob Ressiter, bike number 717.
Brandon Bridges on the number 731 out of Lake Elsinore, California.
On a Yamaha out of Franktown, Colorado, Garrett Nibbler, bike number 828.
And rounding out the gate, the number 912 of Tyler Cartwright out of Colorado Springs, Colorado.
That is your 30 entries, folks. 10 shy of a full gate, 30 entries here in the 250C class. Man, we got to look at McCarty the other day. Yesterday, we've got to look at Devin Bates. He's been up on the podium, I believe. Preston Yost ran some really good motos earlier yesterday. So this is going to be kind of a who's who and a roll of the dice, Chris Fancer, to see who comes away with this 250C first moto win.
Yeah, we got a few guys on the gate this morning that were able to race yesterday, and a few guys that probably this is going to be their first motos. Fresh track, new day. I don't know if yesterday's motos would be any kind of advantage, as they're going to be the ones carving the new line. So it could be anyone's game going into these corners.
Look at the mechanics, fathers, mothers, mechanics down there prepping the gates. This is a dirt gate start here at Arizona Cycle Park. If you've never been here, we are racing down in a valley, I guess an excavation pit, a huge excavation pit. There is some elevation change. The racers go up and down. So if you're just tuning in to the Moto City broadcast, we welcome you. We are loading in the gate. The first moto of the morning, race number 28, is the 250C Riders. And race 29, Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14 age group, should be down in staging. And race number 30 to pre-staging, the 51cc 5 to 8 class. Want to thank the fine folks at ASV Inventions for dropping off some gift certificates. We're going to do some random Tower of Power giveaways throughout the day. Today and tomorrow, some random Tower Power giveaways from ASV Inventions. Hats off to those guys there on Vendor Road. Go check them out whenever you get a second. And ASV hooked up the kids. ASV hooked up the kids, the younger kids, in the tricycle race. And the rigid lights for the adults. So we want to thank Bob and the crew at ASV Inventions for everything they've done. Here we go. The 30-second cardboard is on deck. And who is going to grab the whole shot? We've got a Suzuki.
It's the number 15, Michael Sandoval, edging out the number 98, Devin Bates, for that Bell Whole Shot Award.
And so Devin Bates, we talked about, has stood on the podium yesterday, won a moto. And let's see if Sandoval can keep the rest of the players in check here in this opening lap of the 250C class. So we have 7 gift certificates enclosed from ASV Inventions, and we will do the Tower Power giveaways randomly throughout the day. Meanwhile, we still have Sandoval out of Fallbrook, California, on that Suzuki 17 years old. Man, look at that track, Chris Vancers. Beautiful.
It can go anywhere they want. Yesterday, later in the motos, those lines developed. You were forced to go one way or the other. Here, they're going wherever they want to go.
And I like that. I like sending the C class out first. If you sent the A riders out first, the lines would get cut, and it'd be dominant lines. The C riders are kind of going all over the place, sometimes in control, sometimes out of control, and that lets the lines kind of develop in different areas. But it is all Sandoval. Michael Sandoval in the lead here as he heads down into the Mechanics Row sweeper. And it is Sandoval, and we'll give you the quick rundown here of the top 10.
As they come around the finish line here, we got number 15, Michael Sandoval in first. Second place, Cameron Beatty. Number 3, third place, Cameron Brown. Fourth place, Mark Dawson. Fifth place, Preston Yost. Sixth place, Jalen McCarty. Seventh place, Caden Zeller. Ninth is Racer Unknown. We got to get that transponder. And the 10th place is the Husqvarna of Devin Bates, rounding out your top 10. One lap down, green flag. We're underway for day 2.
And I tell you what, Chris, running a top 10, we just gave the list of the top 10. Running a top 10 here in the 250C class is pretty remarkable, pretty incredible. A lot of these guys have only been racing a dirt bike maybe a year, maybe a couple of years riding a dirt bike or racing. But they're still honing their skills. So if you can come to a featured event like this, a featured AMA event like this, at this facility and this track, and run inside the top 10 in this 250C class, things may be promising for a bump up to the B class in a year or two.
And be the first race out of the gate on a track like this, first thing in the morning. It takes a little effort to get up, and of course, I'm a little older than these kids, so it takes me a little longer to warm up, get ready to go. So hats off to them for lining up, dropping the gate at 8 o'clock, and it looks like the number 157 of Cameron Beatty is working on Michael Sandoval here. Cameron Brown isn't too far behind, so.
Preston Yost right there in that 5th place spot. Jalen McCarty, we saw him yesterday, the 371 on the Honda there in 6th. So some of the usual suspects running in the top 5, top 6 are right where we thought. But, I don't remember seeing Sandoval race yesterday.
No, I don't remember seeing that Suzuki out there. We saw a couple Suzukis, and they were all out front.
Hey, maybe he did race, maybe we just don't recall. But he's looking really sharp here on the Suzuki. He knows where he wants to put that front tire. He's keeping the rest of the crew in check behind him, and so far a pretty flawless race by Michael Sandoval on that Alias DT1 Micah Metal Spy backed machine, as well as Fallbrook CrossFit. The dude does CrossFit. That's his sponsor, so he's got to be in shape. I doubt his core is anything as strong as mine and yours, Chris, but if he keeps at it, maybe he can get better.
Or as big.
Or as big, exactly. Big is better, man.
It looks like we got a battle for second place going there between Batty and Brown. Michael Sandoval starting to pull out that lead a bit more, but it looks like the battle's going to be for second place.
And check out the flaggers, man, doing an excellent job. The flagger on the right side of your screen. He's like in a football launch. He's just checking it out, scanning around, not standing around, scanning around, and really like to see that here at the AZ Open. The flaggers are on spot.
Yeah, and the 88 of Preston Yost is starting to creep up into this battle for second. Well, Michael Sandoval must be hearing those 3 bikes behind him. He just took a peek behind him as he was coming around that last corner.
So here is your top 20 rundown. Sandoval, Batty, Brown, Yost, McCarty rounds out the top 5. Dawson, Zeller. We got a Racer Unknown there in 8th position. Jake Keller. Devin Bates slides back to 10th. Blaze Murray, Harsha, Nelson, Momberg, Tebbs, Devine, Bender, Ewing, and Begg, as well as Lewis. Colton Lewis rounds out the top 20 here in Moto number 1 of the 250C class.
There we go. Preston Yost making a charge for 3rd place. Cameron Brown able to hold him off just before jump number 1.
So for race number 29, we're going to do an ASV gift certificate, the Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14 age group.
now we got the 371 at Jalen McCarty moving up to this battle for third place between Preston Yost and Cameron Brown. Looks like Cameron Patty's starting to get in his own race here for second, while Michael Sandoval still leads them all. Oh, McCarty came up a little bit short on that uphill double. Now, we got a battle for third going on here between the number 88 Preston Yost, the 371, and Jalen McCarty, and holding the third place right now is 43 Cameron Brown. Brown still keeping Cameron Patty in his sights, but it's Michael Sandoval who is out, and we got 1 lap to go. White flag is out, 1 lap remaining in this race number 28 250C class.
What a flawless race by Sandoval so far. He hasn't had an extreme amount of pressure on him other than the pressures he putting on himself, but he hasn't relinquished any kind of lead. He's still got a solid 2.5, 3 seconds.
Ah, there goes McCarty. He tried to go around the outside, but I think that inside is firm, and it really hasn't developed those deep ruts yet to where the outside might be faster. Inside might be quicker. They're just getting the traction and able to put that bike where they want to go. Again, McCarty around the outside. He came up a little short on this double coming up. See it able to get the drive. Yeah, he got it that time. Still not making up any time on Preston Yost. Yeah, McCarty launching down that downhill, trying to drag race with the 43 of Cameron Brown for third place. McCarty to the inside, gets the lead, but Brown has the drive, heading up number 9 around the outside for Brown. McCarty is able to hold off and capture a third place. I'm sorry, fourth place, Preston Yost. In third, Cameron Batty in second. And we got the checkers coming out here for our race leader, our whole shot winner, Michael Sandoval. Shan, there's a yellow bike heading your way.
So we will get Michael Sandoval up here on the podium. We'll let Mikey get his goggles off. Michael, how you doing, buddy? That was a fantastic ride early this morning.
Yeah, I got to a good start this time. Having start problems all week. Finally got to a good one and rode my own race after that.
You rode really smooth. You cracked open about a 3-second gap on the rest of the crew. Did you know how far they were back?
Yeah, I knew he was behind me a little bit, but kept pushing, rode good. That's all.
All right, we're going to give you a Bell $100 gift certificate whole shot award and the sombrero. How about your sponsors, man? Who's all in your corner?
Of course, my mom, dad, Micah Metals, DT1, ZLT, Alias, Bell, Spy, everybody I forgot. Thank you so much.
All right, we look forward to seeing you back here on the podium. Good luck the rest of the week. 250C winner, race number 28, Michael Sandoval on the Suzuki. We're going to send it back up to you guys in the broadcast booth.
All right, race 28 in the books, race 29, mini senior 12 to 14-year-old. And we got 14 entries in this class. What we're going to do as a ASV Inventions giveaway, 7th rider coming across that transponder line on the opening lap. 7th rider is going to get that gift certificate from ASV. So race 29 in the gate. Race 30 should be down in staging, the 51cc 5 to 8-year-olds. And race 31, make your way down to the start gate. Race 31 down to the start gate, open B. So for race 29, We have the 45, Slade Varela out of Simi Valley, California. The number 50, Manuel Moreno out of Lake Elsinore, California. 64, Hayden Morgan out of Salt Lake City, Utah. The 71, Talon Hawkins out of Temecula, California. 84, Carson Hamblin out of Washington, Utah. The 101 of Mason Manhire, Upland, California. The 105, Revan Gordon out of Altadero, California. The 105X, Hayden Anzalone out of Beryl, Utah. The 131, Nicholas Long, Cave Creek, Arizona. 208, Walker R. Johnson out of Columbus, New Mexico. 351, Payson Johnson, Scottsdale, Arizona. 712, Blake Gardner, Acton, California. 832, Chance Hymas out of Pocatello, Idaho. And the 885 of Boston Boots out of Ogden, Utah. That's going to be your 14 entries for race number 29, the Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14-year-olds. And it's the 7th place rider coming across that finish line in the opening lap. We're going to give them an ASV Inventions gift certificate.
So, Chris, I believe these are $50 off gift certificates from ASV Invention. So you want to shop online, go check them out on Vendor Row and apply these gift certificates. So the 7th place rider, man, that could be anyone. That's steering away from a whole shot award. It's just a random award. So one lucky participant here at this event gets rewarded for signing up and racing.
And all you Mini Senior kids, don't start counting. See if you've got 6 people ahead of you, or 8 people ahead of you. If you count 5 people ahead of you, don't let someone by just to get that 7th spot. You go for the win.
That's the beauty of this. We do this when they're on the side lap. They have no idea what's going on. We're just going to reward them with something, and it'll be really, really, really cool. So we'll be calling some of you racers up here to the Tower of Power to receive your ASV Invention gift certificate. So out there on the side lap, race number 29, Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14, and race number 30, 51cc, 5 to 8 age division down in staging. And in pre-staging, race number 31, that's going to be the Open B class. We'll get a good look at some Open B riders, race number 31. Okay, Chris Mansers, we just got some funny information up here that kind of made you and I look at each other strangely, not in a love way.
With one of the pit crew.
So we've got race 29, loading the gate, Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14. We got Brian up here with AZP. Brian, man, you're a mainstay here at this track and help a lot of things going on. What's your thoughts on day number 2 here as we kick it off?
So far, so good. When I woke up, opened my eyes this morning, heard little sprinkles on top of the motorhome. So hopefully, hopefully the clouds will stay and the wind and the rain will stay away. But here we go, gate drop, race 29.
And we will give you the Bell Whole Shot Award winner here in just a second. So we've got right now
number 71 getting in there first. Yep, he gets across the line first. The number 71, Talon Hawkins out of Temecula, California, gets his Husqvarna across the line first for that $100 Bell Whole Shot Award. Remember, we're keeping an eye on the 7th place rider coming around that finish line on this first lap for the ASV Inventions Award. That's the number 71 of Talon Hawkins leading the way around the first half lap of race number 29, the mini senior 2 class. And looks like got a couple Kawasaki's I think I saw back there battling for second. I'm guessing one of them is going to be the 832 Chance Hymas. One moto in the books already. So some of the lines starting to develop. Ruts won't be too big for these mini senior 2 riders. At 71 and Talon Hawkins already opening up a pretty good sized gap on second place. And they'll be coming around on the line there. There's the 832 at Chance Hymas in second place. But as they come across the line, we'll keep an eye on the 7th place rider for that ASV Inventions gift certificate. It's Talon Hawkins in first, Chance Hymas second. The 105 of Revan Gordon, the KTM 712 of Blake Gardner in fourth place. Fifth place, 105X Hayden Anzalone. Sixth place, is the 131 Nicholas Long, and our winner is the number 50, Manuel Moreno. Manuel Moreno winning the ASV Inventions gift certificate. Yeah, Chance Hymas got into second place there. He had a little bit of a battle going with Revan Gordon, it looked like, but now in second place, some open track. We'll see if Chance is able to track down Talon Hawkins. He's been leading this from the get-go. Talon Hawkins looks like he's having a little bit of fun out there. He was just scrubbing and whipping over number 7. Let's see if he can get the drive for the big uphill triple on number 8. Wasn't able to do it first lap, so not sure if it's just because the run up there is still maybe a little slick, not enough traction for these little guys yet.
Well, here we go. And we have attention the pits. We have a cell phone has been turned in to the registration tower. Somebody lost a cell phone down near the starting line, so check your pockets, folks. See if you are missing a cell phone. We do have a phone up here in the tower.
It's black.
It's a black phone.
If that helps.
Yes, exactly. So Chance Hymas,
let's see, he was 2 seconds down after first lap. Chance Hymas coming around in second place. Still Talon Hawkins leading. And the gap is still about 2.5 seconds. So Chance Hymas not making up any time on Talon Hawkins. Then it's third place Revan Gordon, fourth place Blake Gardner, fifth place the 105X of Hayden Anzalone.
And our ASV award winner, Manuel Moreno, the Tower Power Award winner, he slides up to
has Hawkins in his sights. He's not letting him go yet, but I don't see much of that gap closing up. Now we're getting a good look here at number 50. That is our winner of Manuel Moreno, the ASV Inventions gift certificate. Currently running in fifth place. Or sixth place, I'm sorry. And now it looks like Chance is starting to reel in Talon Hawkins. We'll see what that gap is when they come across the line. Previous lap was about 2.5 seconds. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit closer than that this time around.
So the chase is on. Chris Spancers, we're on the white flag. We got Hawkins leading. Grab the whole shot. Already a $100 gift certificate award winner from Bell Helmets. But let's see if Chance Hymas has any magic up his sleeve.
It's going to be tough. He only made up about a 0.7 seconds on that last lap, and he was about 2.5 seconds down. So unless a mistake out of Talon Hawkins, I don't think Chance Hymas is going to be able to reel him in.
And Hymas working some serious body English all over that KX85. Talon Hawkins is absolutely like a talon or a hawk flying around this facility.
Hymas is getting close, but he's going to make Hawkins earn it, and he goes for that uphill triple, trying to carry that momentum around the outside. He just might make up that 1.5 seconds coming up into the last quarter part of the track. All right, Shan's heading to the podium. He's going to be greeting either Talon Hawkins or Chance Hymas over the last jump number 10, and it's going to be Talon Hawkins grabbing the checkered flag. Chance Hymas just ran out of real estate. Hawkins was going so fast, he missed the off-ramp, Shan. Chance Hymas just pulled off in second place. Hawkins is taking the long way around, Shan. Keep an eye out for that Husqvarna. He'll be coming up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see that. We'll keep an eye on the 71. Here he comes in this Mini Senior 2. We'll get Hawkins up here, get his goggles off. Talon Hawkins, here is the Whole Shot Bell Whole Shot gift certificate for $100. Here is your sombrero for the AZ Open. Fantastic ride. Give me the rundown on that final lap. Chance Hymas really started to close in on the gap. Did you know how fast he was coming from behind?
Yeah, I just tried to keep smooth and get my lines down pretty good. So he's doing pretty good out there. So I just tried to keep it smooth and ride my race.
Ride your race and take it for the moto win. How about your sponsors? Who's all in your corner?
All right, well, dude, we got Fast House here, who's just like freaking giving me the sickest, dopest freaking setup out there, and I can't thank him enough.
Awesome. Good relationships you have with those folks.
Yeah.
All right, Chance, we'll let you get back to your pit. Congratulations, Chance Hymas, Moto 1 winner there in the Super Mini 2 class. Talon Hawkins, I'm sorry. It's still early, buddy. There was such a good race going on. I got you guys both confused a little bit because it's early in the morning, but you rode one heck of a race. All right. The first mistake of the morning. And not the last.
All right, we got race 30 out on their parade lap. Race number 30 on the parade lap. 51cc 5 to 8-year-olds. Get the rundown going here. It's the number 323 of Reese Steba out of Hesperia, California. The 338 of Zach Carmichael, Riverside, California. The 525 of Cole Blecka out of Frutia, Colorado. The 555 of Shiloh Cloud, Ignacio, Colorado. The 619 of Mela Herrick, Firestone, Colorado. The 710 of Brody Moss, Phoenix, Arizona. 777X of Braxton Younger out of Glendale, Arizona. And the 777 of Matthew Cruz out of Riverside, California. 881 Cameron Bradley, Kingman, Arizona, and the Roman numeral 40 XXXX Gavin Rainey out of Salinas, California. So race 30 out on the parade lap. Race 31 Open B should be in staging. Race 31 Open B in staging. Race 32 Mini 9 to 15 Open. Start making your way to the gate. You're in pre-staging. Race 32 pre-staging. All right, we're wrapping up the parade lap here for race number 30, the 51cc 5 to 8-year-olds, and it looks like we had Rider with a bike issue up to jump number 3. Not sure if he's going to be able to get that bike started and make it to the starting gate in time.
Hey, so don't forget Manuel Marino. Manuel Marino, you are the winner of the ASV Inventions Tower of Power giveaway. So, Manuel Marino, you have won a gift certificate from ASV Inventions. Come up here and see the registration tower. So 51cc 5-to-8 action coming out. Brought to you by Moto City. You can check them out at azmotocity.com. Want to thank the fine dealership Moto City for being here on location, as well as bringing you this online feed for this 2017 edition of the AMA AZ Open, Arizona Open of Motocross.
No, I just pulled a JP there, Shan.
What'd you do, Chris?
I went down the rider list, and I only read page number 2. I didn't start on page number 1.
Should we finish it?
Let's go ahead. The number X, Cameron Coleman out of Acton, California.
You didn't notice that all the numbers started with 323 and upper digits, Chris. Good morning.
I read. I don't comprehend.
Hey, I just called Talon Hawkins Chance Hymas on the podium, so we're all allowed a little mistake here and there in life. Okay, bike number 09 will be Roseman, California resident on the Husqvarna, Jesse James Shedden.
Number 14, Brandon Eade out of Temecula, California.
On a Cobra out of Lancaster, California, Austin Camden, bike number 19.
Number 21, Leon Casoli, Salt Lake City, Utah.
On a Cobra out of Stanfield, Arizona, Alex Nelson, bike number 37.
39, Masson Finney out of Brentwood, California.
On a Cobra out of Deltona, Florida, Colton DeRico, bike number 80.
87, Grayson Townsend out of Washington, Utah.
On the Cobra out of Colorado, Zachariah Loudenberg, bike number 94.
Number 108, Daxon Lee out of Washington, Utah.
The 113 out of Westminster, Colorado on the KTM, Finn Shaw.
139, Cooper Bergeron out of Elko, Nevada.
On a Cobra out of Gilbert, Arizona, Devin Cook, bike number 218.
Zach Reed on the 247 out of Raton, New Mexico.
On a KTM out of Scottsdale, Arizona, rounding out the 26 entries will be Grant McDonald. He'll be bike number 282. So we're still waiting on one rider here on the side lap. Looked like they had a little bit of a bike issue.
I think it was number 113. Finn Shaw had the bike issue.
Okay.
And it looks like they're running up to the start gate right now.
Look at him running.
That's the 777.
That's going to be Matthew Cruz out of Riverside, California. He's just cruising back up to the pit, up to the line. Dad, can we get my bike going, man? Is it not too late to race? And that is some true emotions right there. All those mini dads, Chris. Most of those guys were at the chill zone last night, chilling out.
Yeah.
And now they're looking through the cobwebbed eyes.
It looks like he just kind of gave him the signal that, yeah, the bike's done.
Dad's
These bikes are so small you could pick it up and throw it in frustration.
Well, I have a feeling the racer, Matthew Cruz, will make it over the fly kid zone, and the dad will go start the chill zone right now about 9 a.m. and get the day going. So, unfortunate circumstance for the 777 of Matthew Cruz.
Now we got the 30 board up, going sideways. We'll start sprinting off to the side here.
And here we go. 19 gets a good jump out of the gate, as does the 191.
Yeah, that is the 191. who is not on our list. We have a Ghost Rider out there grabbing the whole shot award.
Well, we will. I wonder if that's supposed to be 19, Austin Camden, because we've seen Camden lead these races in the past years. So we will see. But we're going to write down the 191. We do apologize that we don't have him on our announcer report.
Yeah, it looks like the 09 of Jesse Shedden there in third place.
Jesse James Shedden, he is no stranger to AZ, the AZ Open. He's won some championships the previous couple of years, so we'll see what little Jesse James Shedden can do here against the 191.
I can start seeing those ruts starting to develop, those multiple lines starting to develop up there, and for these little bikes, it's just going to get tougher and tougher for them.
Yeah, the axle, everything just disappears in these ruts, especially around 1 or 2 this afternoon.
Yeah, especially right up here where our leader of the 191 is coming up on top of jump number 9. Like I said, I walked up there yesterday after the races, and it was just gnarly. It looked okay coming in. You had 2 choices, and then it just split off from there. Once you're in one of those 2 ruts, you had like 2 or 3 different choices once you got mid-turn.
Once you started coming out, you really had to keep your front tire and your rear tire lined in the same rut.
Exactly, yeah.
So we've got a 191 out front. We do apologize to everyone watching on the Moto City broadcast. We're just not sure who that is. It is a young racer. We do know that.
A young up-and-comer. Keep an eye on him.
It's a human being.
There's the number 19.
Okay, so we know it's not
That's the
I-19 of Camden.
Yeah, and 525 right behind Camden. Oh, you know what? That was a 19X of Gavin Rainey. It is the 191 out front is the number 19, Austin Camden. In first, second place 19X, Gavin Rainey. The 525 of Cole Blecka in third. 323 Reciba in fourth. A 218 to Devin Cook in fifth place. Brandon, out your top 5. All right, we are back. We found the owner of that lost cell phone. So what I missed while I was gone here? We still got number 19, Austin Camden, in the lead. Tell you that I don't know who makes that that rainbow gear that he's got on. It looks like a big blow pop out there. The number 191 on the track, but number 19 in your program, Austin Camden on the Cobra, coming around, leading his second lap.
Chris Vancer, that should be Austin Camden, the 191 out front. Looks like he had a little number change. We also have a 19X out on the track, and that's going to be Gavin Rainey.
Yep.
Okay, so sorry for the confusion, folks. It's a madhouse in here. So the 191 of Austin Camden should be our leader. We are 99% sure. So let's give the rundown here. Cole Bleacher there in second, Reese Seba in third. Fourth place, Grant McDonald. Fifth place on the 19Xs, Gavin Rainey. Devin Cook in sixth place. Jesse James Shedden there in seventh. Zach Reed in eighth. Alex Nelson in ninth. And in 10th is Cooper Bergeron. Just outside the top 10, rounding out the top 20, Zach Carmichael, Mason Finney, Drew Marson, Jackson Heim, Townsend, Dawson Lay, Cameron Bradley, Brody Moss there in 18th place. 19th is going to be Colton Dorico, and Mela Herrick rounds out your top 20, the 619 on the Cobra. But it is Austin Camden, the 191.
Grabbing the white flag last lap. So it looks like the 191 has this in hand unless there's unforeseen circumstances, as you like to say. So if the 191 does make it up to the podium, ask him his name.
I will. Hey, man, we don't know who you are. Can you tell us?
Who was that helmeted kid?
Yeah, who was that masked helmeted kid? And for all these mistakes, we're sorry. I'm Kevin Kelly. This is Don Collings. So race number 30. We are on the finishing touches. White flag is waving. Race number 31 down in the gate. That's going to be the open B class. Race number 32 down in staging. The mini 9 to 15 open, and race 33 in pre-staging, the 125 12 to 16 BC, and first call for race number 34, the Open A Pro Sport. You guys should be down in double secret probation pre-staging. Open A Pro Sport, 16 racers in that one, Chris Vancers.
All right, we're getting ready to wrap up race number 30. We got Austin Camden, the number 19, with the whole shot, as well as leading wire to wire here. Getting a good look there at the number 323, third place, Reese Seba. Getting a little bit of pressure, it looks like, from 282, Grant McDonald. And the checkered flag is out for the number 19, or 191, Austin Camden.
All right, Austin Camden up here in the winning the moto in the 51cc 5-8. What a massacre, Austin. You pretty much just left the entire field behind. Did you realize how big of a gap you had? Come on over here, Austin.
Thanks.
Did you realize how big of a gap you had?
No.
You didn't care. You just went forward.
Yeah.
All righty. How about this Bell $100 gift certificate? You wear a Bell helmet, so that's going to help you get another Bell helmet $100 cheaper. You got a sombrero here you want to hold up. And how about your sponsors, buddy?
My mom, my dad, Cobra, O'Neill, Asterisk, Dunlop, Bell Helmets, Blur, Pro Taper, Roost, Bellray, NOS, CP Racing,
Pax and 765 MX School.
Man, you got a lot of sponsors, and you're looking for more for 2018?
Yeah.
All righty, we're going to let you get back to your pit, and you can give your dad all the stuff, and I'll let you get back on the bike, and we're going to send it back down to the broadcast booth in the New York studios. Chris Vancer, back to you.
All right, thank you, Shan. We got race number 31 in the gate getting ready for their parade lap. Race 31 is going to be a good one, Open B. Race 32 should be in staging the mini 9 to 15 open. And then race number 33, make your way down to the gate. Race 33 down to the gate, 125, 12 to 16-year-old BC class. We're getting a good look here at the Valley Car Group replay on your live feed of Canada. So we're just going to go ahead and run down the race order here for race number 31, Open B's. The number 13, Tyson Johnson out of Ripon, California. The 28 of Levi Newby out of Whitehall, Montana. 47, Matthew Hubert, Riverside, California. The number 50, Max Lee, Corona, California. The 55, Whole Shot Specialist, Austin Black out of Toledo, Oregon. The 98 of Alexander Harris, Claremont, California. The 111 of Rene Rodriguez, two-time moto winner yesterday at Layton, Utah. The 127, Braden O'Neill out of Chatsworth, California. The 138X, Austin Kozad, Alachua, Florida. 221, Austin Hess out of Cornell, California. The 222 of John Rogerio out of Rancho Palos Verdes, California. 269, Frankie Martini, Escondido, California. The 619 of Caden Hudson out of Kaysville, Utah. The 717 of Cody Whitsett, Long Beach, California. The 723 of Trace George out of Buckeye, Arizona. 829, Todd Sabell, San Bernardino, California. And 994, Matthew Henley out of Casa Grande, Arizona. That's your race order for race number 31, Open B. Race 32 in staging. Race 32 is mini 915 open, and then race 33, make your way down to the gate, the 125cc 12 to 16-year-old BC class. Again, the Valley Car Group replay on the live feed brought to you by Moto City. Getting a good look at Austin Camden's Whole Shot, his wire-to-wire win on the previous moto. So make sure you tune in to Moto City or azmx.com for the Moto City live feed. You can be checking out the replays as they happened throughout the day. We had some good ones yesterday, and we'll just keep adding to them today. So thanks again to the Valley Car Group for bringing us those replays, and again to Moto City, azmotocity.com, for giving us the live feed of the 2017 AZ Open MX AMA Championship. All right, we are wrapping up the parade lap for race 31, Open B. They're getting situated back in the gate for this gate drop. We got a couple moto winners from yesterday. Got a few guys who got whole shots yesterday, so this one should be a good race as we are shaping up with the sun now shining on Arizona Cycle Park here in Buckeye, Arizona. Got a few motos in the books for this morning, so the track is shaping up nicely for this Open B race number 31. As we start to wind down on wrapping up yesterday's motos before we move into moto number 2 for day 2 of the AZ Open MX AMA Championship. All right, Shan, we got a few whole shot specialists here. We got Austin Black as well as Austin Kozad, plus Rene Rodriguez, a double moto winner yesterday. Oh, and it's a 47. Matthew Hubert edging out Austin Black. There goes Austin's hole shot streak. He got a second-place hole shot.
I'm glad we didn't bet on him this morning. We would have been losing. So how about Matthew Hubert? He was the 47. Noticed him in practice, absolutely destroying the track. We were wondering, who is the 47 out there? Who is the 47? But we do know now it's Matthew Hubert out of Riverside, California.
He's the Bell Hole Shot Award winner today for Open B.
And they've got him listed as a Yamaha rider, but he is clearly on a Honda. So race 31 underway here on the opening lap. We got Matthew Hubert leading the charge of 17 entries with a Suzuki back there in second. Should be Levi Newby, or it could be Austin Black.
No, second place, I think, is Austin Black.
Okay, Austin Black. You're right, because he, check it out, little look over, little look back.
Actually, there's number 47 of Matthew Hubert in third place on the Yamaha.
So that could be Smoking Joe Shimoda.
That could be with the red Geico bike.
That would, if I was a betting man, I would say that is. So we apologize. Hubert is in third aboard the Yamaha. He is all over Austin Black here. So what a great race shaping up for second and third place. But it should be Smoking Joe Shimoda.
We'll see what the transponder says because they never lie.
And it is Smoking Joe Shimoda out front. So Hubert there. And we got a good shot of Hubert coming through the 47, grabbing a tear off. And he is doing everything he can to keep up with Austin Black.
Yeah, this track should be just about perfect for these B riders after a couple motos, get some lines worked in, but still plenty of traction, able to go where you want to go.
So don't forget, Manuel Marino. Manuel Marino, you are the winner of an ASV gift certificate. Come on up here and see the announcers. The announcers Tower of Power giveaway brought to you by ASV Inventions. So Shimoda up and through the number 8 horseshoe into what I call Devil's Drop. That is the west side of the track.
It's just how much punishment are you willing to take of how long you want to hold on the throttle coming off of
drop off that thing and land anywhere. Look at that upside on the outside, railing that outside berm. Love the word berm.
You have an affinity for it, eh?
I do. It's my corporate name. So let's give a rundown here. Shimoda, Black, and Hubert, 1, 2, 3. O'Neill, George, and Frankie Martini rounds out your top 6. Renee Rodriguez, wow, what a surprise, back there in 7th. Cody Whitsitt in 8th. 9th place, Max Lee. Alexander Harrison, 10th. Caden Hudson, 11th. 12th place is going to be Matthew Henley. 13th place is Mike Gogler. And Austin Hess is 14th. And Levi Newby back there in 15th place, the 28 on the Suzuki.
Yeah, they just came around for completing lap number 2, and Joe has a 3.5 second lead over Austin Black. Oh, I don't think Austin's going to like that. Joe took his whole shot and starting to run away with it. Yeah, those rollers coming into number 5 seem to be a little more forgiving. You just saw Joe kind of double and triple in. Yesterday, that triple was kind of cupped out, lipped out. It was kind of giving the riders a little bit of fits, kind of kicking them, bucking them. But Joe Shimoda just double in, triple out, no problem. So those rollers are look to be a little bit easier so far, first going this morning than yesterday.
Well, I think here's the two. There's two solutions. One is it's early in the day. The rollers are fresh. And Shimoda, he's probably got the best suspension out here on the market. So they're going to soak up those rollers pretty fantastic.
You mean this isn't as easy as he's making it look?
No. Chris, let's go try it, Chris.
I can't do that. But I like watching him go around that outside line.
It is the fast line of choice there. So Shimoda, man, he has really gapped the rest of the field. He's got a fast lap time of 1:42.03. So 1:42 lap time. That's why we call him Smoking Joe. It is a play on Smoking Joe Frazier, but Smoking Joe Shimoda.
I don't remember yesterday if we had lap times down that low. I remember low 150s, maybe high 140s, but was it 142?
Well, there was a 40-second lap time on the PW50 shaft drives.
That's right.
So
That's right. Joe's got about a minute to shave off here for the top lap time of the weekend.
exactly. So Shimoda and Austin Black 1 and 2. Taking a look at Matthew Hubert now. They're in third, quietly in third.
Yeah, it looks like Rene Rodriguez starting to move up. He did that yesterday, too. He kind of, not the best starts, but made his way up to the front as the laps went on. But I think he put himself too much of a deficit on this in this B class.
He's just probably not a morning person, Chris Vancers. He comes alive after about 10:30 or 11, and then he's all smiles up on the podium.
Yeah, so on the live feed here, brought to you by Moto City, we got a look at the 111, Rene Rodriguez battling it with the 269, Frankie Martini. This is a battle for 5th and 6th place. Looks like Martini's pulling out a bit of a gap here on Rodriguez. I guess this track is just too easy. Rodriguez just needs a tougher track.
Possibly. You know, some riders just shine a lot more once it really gets rough and gnarly.
Yeah. White flag is out for Joe Shimoda coming across the finish line as we're getting a look here at the battle for 5th and 6th. Giving an idea of the gap that Shimoda has on half the field here.
It is a monumental gap. Monumental gap here from Joe Shimoda. Out front, Black, Hubert, 1, 2, 3, Braden O'Neill, and Frankie Martini. Man, if you're going to have a name, it might as well be Martini, Chris Vancers. So Frankie Martini, they're in 5th position.
Well, Rodriguez has one more lap to try and close the Martini gap.
And we saw Rodriguez make a last-ditch effort pass yesterday. So, you know, late in the moto, he is a charger. He's coming. He's not going to lose steam or fade or get arm pump.
Yeah, he's got the passing points on this track, but the 4th moto of the day track is just about as good as it's going to get. I don't think there's going to be a lot of mistakes coming out of Martini that's going to allow Rodriguez to get that pass. So now we're looking at a live feed here of Joe Shimoda making his way up to number 9 with an over 8-second lead over Austin Black in 2nd, and the Yamaha number 47, Matthew Hubert, in 3rd place. Now, looks like the gap is about the same between Rodriguez and Martini. Rodriguez carrying a lot of speed around the outside as they come down number 8. And I'm not sure if that's a lapper in front of them or if they've caught up to 3rd place or 4th place of Braden O'Neill. That is they've caught up to the 127, Braden O'Neill for 4th place, but it's Joe Shimoda up on the podium with Shan. Go ahead and take it, Shan.
All right, Chris Vancers, we got Smoking Joe Shimoda up here on the podium. Tell me about that moto.
So I got a good start coming out of the corner with the whole shot, and I pushed really hard. I tried to make not too many mistakes, and it was good.
Rode a flawless race. How about the sponsors?
I like thanking my county Cameron, my mom and dad, grandpa watching me to here, and Hamza Factory Ignition Honda, 60, 100%, RXI alias, Alpine Asterisk. Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to give you this Bell $100 gift certificate, whole shot award, and a sombrero. It's going to get sunny. Smoking Joe, keep it up, man. We enjoy watching you race out there.
Thank you.
All righty, folks, we're going to take it back to you, Chris Vancers, in the broadcast booth in New York City.
Thank you, Shan, and we are underway with the parade lap for race number 32, the Mini Open, the 9 to 15-year-olds. Race 33 should be in staging, the 125 CCBC 12 to 16-year-olds. And race 33, make your way down to the gate. Race 34, make your way down the gate. Open A Pro Sport. So race 32 on the parade lap. And as they're making their way around, we'll go down the rider sheet here. We got number 21, Rusty Brewski out of Lake Elsinore, California. The 22, Jaden Tremper out of Salinas, California. The 33, Dane Morales, Huntington Beach, California. 41, Noah Gordon, Tucson, Arizona. The 45 of Slade Varola out of Simi Valley, California. The 50 of Manuel Moreno, our whole shot or our ASV winner from earlier today. Manuel Moreno, number 50 out of Lake Elsinore, California. 51, Jackson Glather out of St. George, Utah. The 67 of Stephen Copeland out of Bosque Farms, New Mexico. 73, Chase Allred, Riverton, Utah. The 84 of Carson Hamlin, Washington, Utah. 99, Lawson Dye, Hesperia, California. The 101 of Gage Wilcox, Stansbury Park, Utah. The 107, Jordan Dowell, Ventura, California. The 131, Nicholas Long, Cave Creek, Arizona. The 177, Caden Lewis, Kingman, Arizona. 220, Ryder Colvin out of Las Vegas, Nevada. The number 318, Trey Abeda out of Flagstaff, Arizona. The 329 of Jeff Giffen of Phoenix, Arizona. 411, Zebediah Brimhall Jr., Bloomfield, New Mexico. The 814 of Garrett Briggs, Chino, California. And the 832 at Chance Hymas out of Pocatello, Idaho. So we got a few guys here already getting into their second motos of the day, which is the first moto of the class as we're closing in on wrapping up yesterday's motos before we get into Moto 2. Welcome back, Shan. Here we go. Some of the fastest 9 to 15-year-olds in the country. And the 50, Manuel Moreno getting out of the gate first. And he grabs that Bell Hole Shot Award. So that's why Manuel hadn't come pick up his award. He's getting ready for this moto, and he rips off a hole shot. He's going to have all sorts of gift certificates in his stocking this year.
Yeah, and I talked to Bob at ASV Invention and said, hey, we're going to give that first award away to Manuel Moreno. And he goes, man, you know what? I'd really like to sponsor that kid. I'm interested in that kid. So Manuel Moreno is going to have a couple of gift certificates from Bell Helmets and ASV, and he's going to need to go over there and talk to Bob at ASV and work on a 2018 sponsorship program. But check it out, man. He is destroying this track here in the Mini 9 to 15 Open class.
He got the 7th place start on his previous moto. He ended up 3rd in that moto. He
Yeah.
made up some time on that last lap, so
he was asleep at the gate.
He must have been asleep at the gate, but we got Chance Hymas here. He's going to wake him up real quick.
Whoa, check out Chance Hymas. Jumps side-by-side action. Here we go. Hymas going to slide to the inside now as Moreno goes to the outside, and Moreno opens that door to the outside, and just like that, Chance Hymas is all over Manuel Moreno as they launch the number 9 triple step up.
It looks like the outside line is still a little bit quicker for these little bikes, but as the day goes on, that's probably going to change as the ruts get deeper and those outside lines just get choppier.
So Moreno keeping Chance Hymas at bay.
All right, completing lap number 1 is still your whole shot winner, Manuel Moreno. 2nd place, Chance Hymas. 3rd place, the 101 at Gage Wilcox. Number 41, Noah Gordon in 4th place. 5th place, Caden Lewis, the 177. Rounding out your top 5, starting into 6th place is the 107, Jordan Dowell. 7th place, the 131 at Nicholas Long. 8th place, the 220 Ryder Colvin. 9th place, the 73 at Chase Allred. And rounding out top 10 is the Suzuki of Slade Varola, number 45. Now we got Chance Hymas really starting to put the pressure on.
Oh, he looks over at him.
Was that just a little bit of a brake check?
It's a little block pass, a brake check attempt.
That's going to be a race to the inside line up here, and it looks like Chance Hymas won that drag race.
So Hymas steadily applying pressure Marino saw it coming, kind of did a little brake check. When you start thinking backwards and thinking in reverse, you're going to lose momentum, and obviously Chance Hymas, carrying a little bit more momentum, made the pass. Now he's really starting to stretch that lead on that green Kawasaki.
Both of them come up a little bit short on number 9, but still getting that speed to get up on top.
And we get a slight glimpse of Gage Wilcox back there in third, the KTM out of the 101 out of Utah. And Wilcox is no stranger to speed. Not quite on the pace of Marino and Hymas, but going fast nonetheless. Chance Hymas and Marino going down through the Mechanics Row sweeper in the 832, looking large and in charge here in this race 32 mini 9 to 15 open class.
Yeah, Hymas opening up about a 2.2 second lead after grabbing the lead previous lap. And it looks like that lead's just getting bigger here over second place Manuel Moreno.
Tell you what, Chris Vancers, Chance Hymas looks as smooth as glass on that motorcycle. A lot of body English, nothing too erratic, really smooth, good form, good style. Carrying maximum speed. There is Greg Brotman with Rad MX up on top of the deck, filming Hymas come through that sweeper and drop down the Devil's Drop. And it is still Marino there in second position. Look at Hymas stretch it out.
They have everything they have going up to number 9. They're pulling up even harder to get up and over there.
The extra horsepowers.
Seat bounce, it gives you all that you need.
Just that classic seat bounce discussion. The white flag is about to wave for Chance Hymas and Manuel Marino, as well as the rest of the crew here in this mini 9 to 15 open class.
Hymas with over a 2-second lead there on second place Manuel Moreno, and the third place, the number 101, Gage Wilcox, rounding out the top 3 in this first moto for race 32 mini 9 to 15 open. Now we're looking at a battle here between the number 45 of Slade Varola and the 107 of Jordan Dow. This is a battle for 5th and 6th place, side by side, but it's Slade Varola launching up number 3 into 5th place. You notice those yellow markers there along just after 5 leading up to number 6, blocking off that low line, maybe a bit of a cheater line that was developing yesterday, so forcing these guys to either commit to the uphill double or slow down and brake for to single. We got Chance Hymas coming around last time around jump number 10, coming up to collect the checkered flag. He'll be going up to have a chat with Shan Garcia, earn his hat, while Manuel Moreno in second place grab his whole shot award as well as the ASV gift certificate he won earlier. Shan, keep an eye out for those 2 little guys coming up your way.
Thank you, Chris. Vancers, we got Manuel Marino here. He gives Chance Hymas a thumbs up. Manuel, here is the Bell $100 gift certificate hole shot award. Also, in the earlier moto, you were 7th in the opening lap. That's an ASV Inventions gift certificate. Go see Bob. He wants to talk to you about a 2018 sponsorship.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to my mom and dad. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be right here where I am. And I want to thank Pro Circuit, Tech One Designs, Cherubies, 100%, Toyo Escondido, Pro Circuit, Scorpion Helmet, everyone that I forgot, thank you so much. And Asterisk.
All right, check it out. Manuel Marino, head on over and see the ASV Inventions booth. Go see Bob. He wants to talk to you about, like I said, a 2018 sponsorship. You got a gift certificate. Enjoy the ride.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to get up here on the podium to see Chance Hymas, the 832. Hymas getting around Marino. He pulls up and gives you a thumbs up, man. Pretty good race action going on. You really squeezed the trigger up there to make the pass. It looked like he kind of gave you a brake check, but you kept the forward momentum going. And give us a run through on that.
Well, got up to a pretty decent start, trying some new things, but starts getting better. Got up to a second place start. Manual was on rails. I was trying to pass him, but it's really hard to pass out there. I finally got line around the outside. He tried to come up the inside and kind of blocked me. I cut under him. It was a drag race up the hill, but I kind of cut over on him, and I just stayed for the win.
Kawasaki got him.
Yeah.
All right, here is your sombrero, and give us a rundown on the sponsors. Who all is in your corner, Chance, helping this program out?
Everyone at Team Green Kawasaki, my mom and dad, Fly Racing, Pocatello Power Sports, Weston Power Sports, Renthal, Alpine Star Pod, Atlas. Everyone I forgot, thank you.
All righty, Chance Hymas, the winner in the 9 to 15 mini class. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you back here on the podium.
Yeah.
Back to you there in the studio, Don Collings.
All right, we got race number 33 making their way around the parade lap. Race 33, the 125cc BC class, 12 to 16-year-olds. Race 34 should be in staging, the Open A Pro Sport, and race 35 should be down to staging, 65cc Open, 7 to 11-year-olds. So let's go down the race order here for race number 33, the 125cc BC class, 12 to 16-year-old. Got the number 15 of Carter Dubach out of Tustin, California. The 19X of Cameron Geyer out of Lake Matthews, California. The 19 of Taylor Carter, Murrieta, California. The 21X of Noah Devine out of Mesa, Arizona. 23, Jason Monberg, Boulevard, California. 25, Cade Matherly, Encinitas, California. 27, Bailey Garner, Battle Mountain, Nevada. 34, Kyle Epperson, Vancouver, Washington. 42, TJ Uselman out of Weatherford, Texas. The 55 of Clayton Mundell out of New River, Arizona. 94, Ryder Holtorf, Glendale, Arizona. The 97, Colin Davis, or Orangevale, California. The 109, Gavin Leachman, Encinitas, California. The 122X, Jake D. Carpenter, Surprise, Arizona. The 122, Jordan Calamaro, Washington, Utah. The 129, Jesse Grasso, Temecula, California. The 130 of Matthew Sigler, Bishop, California. The 147, Jake Kiefer out of Valencia, California. And 180, Ryder Pietro, Santan Valley, Arizona. And we got a gate going to drop here. And a gaggle of orange bikes heading into the first turn. It looks to be the 250 of Noah Stallings out of Visalia, California, grabbing that hole shot. Got 30 riders signed up for this race. And they're all bunched up here. Looks like making their way around the corner before number 5, heading up to number 6. And it looks like the 250 Noah Stallings, our hole shot winner, has hole shot winners down to second place. And the 604, now our leader, Max Miller. Max Miller moving into second place and starting to build up that lead. And see if we can get a number here for the number 42, and now in second place, the 42 of TJ Uselman out of Weatherford, Texas. we've still got Max Miller in the lead, followed by the 42 TJ Elselman in second place. Third place, the 250 Noah Stallings, our Bell Hole Shot Award winner. Fourth place, Deegan Palmer. Fifth place, Gavin Leachman, rounding out your top 5. The 42 of TJ Usselman, keeping Max Miller in sight. That gap is less than a second when they came around. Max taking a look backwards, kind of see where TJ is maybe gaining some time. That gap looks to be just about a second or so as they complete the half lap here on the second lap. Coming around, finishing up lap 2, we have Max Miller in the lead. TJ Usselman, second place. And that gap is about 1.2 seconds now. So Max Miller starting to open up that lead over second place, TJ Usselman. Third place now, 109 to Gavin Leachman. Oh, and Max Miller down, just spun out. Looks like he's okay, a little bit of a hitch in his giddy up as he makes his way to his bike, but now we have the new leader, 42, TJ Usselman. Max Miller slow to get going again. A number of riders passing him as he went down after jump number 1, leading into what is our first turn, which is turn number 2. Now it's the Yamaha 42 TJ Usselman in the lead. He's got about a 5-second lead now over second place Gavin Leachman as Max Miller slid out heading up into the second turn.
So TJ Usselman, they're the 42, a Texas boy out of Weatherford, Texas, right there about 45, 50 minutes from my house there. Yeah. So get to watch him ride all the time in Texas, and you know he's having a ride of his life to come to ACP. I don't think he's ever been here before, so he's having the ride of his life. And I guess, boy, oh boy, oh boy, Max Miller made this one easy for TJ Usselman.
Yeah. Well, TJ wasn't making it on Max. He forced him into a mistake. I think even though he opened up the gap to a little over a second, Max just trying to push, and the track got him.
So it's TJ Usselman, the 42 in control here out of Weatherford, Texas. No sponsors listed, but I know he's got some sponsors, Chris Vancers. And Gavin Leachman, the 109. Chris, why don't we give a top 10 rundown here? Usselman, Leachman in second, Palmer third, Stallings, Kowaliker in fifth, sixth place Zeller, Burton in seventh place, eighth place Geyer, Colin Davis in ninth, and just outside the top 10, Cade Matherly, they're in 10th place, Chris.
We got a battle here of our whole shot winner, the 250 Nolan Stallings and the 412 of Tatsushi Kawakar on the Yamaha. Battle for fourth place. And let's see. Trying to find out. Max Miller is down to 20th after completing that lap, after leading the lap.
So the 250 Nolan Stallings, man, he closed that gap on Usselman, put some pressure on him.
TJ coming up to grab the white flag of the final lap. and it's 109. Gavin Leachman really closing up the gap there. We're going to have a battle for first on this final lap.
Making it interesting there, Chris.
I think TJ probably feels he was given the lead, but he does not want to give it up to Gavin Leachman in second place. It's going to be now or never here for Gavin Leachman, the 109 on the Yamaha, trying to make up some time here on the last half of the final lap here of race number 33. TJ Ilselman in the lead, both opting to go to that smooth outside line. Coming down number 8, Devil's Drop, heading back up that hill, the big step up triple here at Arizona Cycle Park, jump number 9. Unless TJ makes a mistake, I don't think Gavin's going to be able to close up that much time before the final lap here is completed. Here they go, wheel to wheel, coming into number 10. Gavin around the outside, final pass. And remember, folks, it is the red pylons, it's the finish line, and Gavin Leachman gets TJ Olson at the finish line by a wheel length. Shan Garcia, Gavin Leachman is going to be the one heading up to grab that AZ Open hat from you, while number 250, Nolan Stallings, our whole shot winner, should be grabbing $100 from Bell Motorsport.
We got Gavin Leachman up here on the podium. Gavin, what a last-minute ditch pass there on the Texan TJ Usselman. Give us a rundown on how you closed that gap.
I just rode my own race, taking all these lines. I was just going all over the place. I was trying to find every line that he wasn't taking, and I ended up finding that downhill line, and it was just so unbelievably fast, and just made that pass on the last corner, and I was just like, I got to get this win after yesterday. I was just, oh, that was a great race.
I can't wait to go in there and watch the replay. It looks like you might have beat him out by a knobby.
Yeah, it was so damn. I mean, I came in, I jumped off that single, wasn't even a line created or anything, and I got too close to the edge, and I had to slow down. And man, I just held it while I'm like, oh, all right, just hope for the best, and whoever won this is gonna be the winner.
Well, here's a sombrero for you, an AZ Open sombrero. How about your sponsors, bud?
I gotta thank Dave Schmidt for helping me out with everything, start, suspension, everything, and his new company, FindItSports.com, Maxis Racing, Liat, X Brands, NCY, and Cycle Gear, and everyone else. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for making it exciting, man. Everybody along the fence was glued to that one.
Oh, yeah, that was a sick race. I wish I could redo it.
Hopefully you and Usselman do it again.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you.
There, Gavin Leachman, the winner in that moto, man, brought it down to the wire. Great, great, great race. And Chris Vancer's going to send it back to you in the broadcast booth.
Wrapping up race number 33.
Hey, check sound real quick, Chris, real quick. I've got
number 34. They are out on their parade lap.
Nolan Stallings. I knew that, Nolan, here's the Bell $100 gift certificate whole shot award. How about that whole shot?
Yeah, it was pretty close, but I just held it on a little longer.
Replay of the live feed.
How about some sponsors, buddy?
I'd like to thank my
See what
dad,
happened to Max
mom,
Miller in the
Marcella
previous
Chrome,
photo, but let's run down
100%,
race number
Bell,
34, Open
Thor,
A Pro Sport. The number 11 of
DT1,
Kieran
Motion
Marin out
Pro,
of Beach, California. The
Mahilo,
11X at Grand Wall, Lodi, California. 22, Colton Dean
A&M
of West Jordan,
Livestock.
Utah. 25,
Just
Slater
everybody.
Colby,
Thank you.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
All right, Nolan Stallings, get out there and get
45,
another
Michael
start,
Richard
man.
out of Menifee, California. 48, Michael Fischera out of Santa Rosa Valley, California. 85, Corey Davey out of Kingman, Arizona. The 92 of Ryan Brees out of Athol, Idaho. The 129 Mason Olson, Sparks, Nevada. The 153 Carson Carr, Escondido, California. The 199 Brandon Outcalt out of Vista, California. The 250 Corbin Hayes, Folsom, California. 425 Brandon Susi out of Kaysville, Utah. And 482 of Riley Bro, also out of Kaysville, Utah. The 522 Johnny L. Garcia, Moriarty, New Mexico. And the 559 of Noah Hickerson, Anaheim, California. Open A Pro Sport, Chan, with the track shaping up. This is going to be a barn burner. Maybe not as close as this last one with Gavin Leachman and TJ Holtzman, but there should be some entertainment in this one for sure.
Hey, so check this out. 16 entries in this Open A Pro Sport. So what we're going to do, Chris, we're going to split it right down the middle. And ASV Inventions on the opening lap, the rider in 8th position. We don't reward these Open A riders. $50 gift certificate.
Keep an eye out for that first turn to see who gets the Bell Hole Shot winner. But after that first lap, let's see who is in 8th place, earn their ASV Inventions gift certificate.
It's like we're the Price is Right up here, man. We got so many giveaways and prizes, and come on down.
Looks like we got a little bit of track maintenance going on just before the takeoff here for jump number 10.
Little pause for the cause. We jump into race 34 and race 35 down in staging. And in pre-staging, we need Moto 1, the Open C class. In pre-staging, we need race number 1, the Open C riders. As we start to jump into the revolutionary cycle of the 3-moto format, we're going to step into the second stage of the program, Chris Vancers. We have a lot of DNFs in that first Open C class. I'm sure we'll see several of them back out there, though. So a little pause for the cause. Want to thank all of you broadcast viewers. Broadcast brought to you by Moto City. You can check everything out at azmotocity.com. And don't forget to hashtag AZOpenMX, AZOpenMX for all your social media needs. Their batteries are right here. Batteries are right here, man. We'll get you dialed in, Chris Vancers. Hand me those other two, and I'll throw them away. So, again, the opening lap here, 8th place rider will get an award from ASV Inventions. The Bell Hole Shot Award, obviously, will go to the hole shot artist. Man, we've got Niren, Wall, Dean, Colby. My boy Mikey Witcher used to live in El Paso. Bashira, Corey Davey, Ryan Brees, Carson Carr, Mason Olson, Corbin Hayes, Johnny Garcia, Riley Bro, Brandon Susi, Noah Hickerson, 18 extremely talented young racers here in this Open Ace Pro Sport.
Remember yesterday, the number 11 of Mr. Naren had a issue with a hole in his case, it sounded like. So I wonder if they had a spare engine, or able to maybe head over to Moto City, grab some parts to get that bike up and running, or make sure he's on the line.
And that was in the 250A Pro Sport, if I believe, race 18, because he won the 450A Pro Sport.
Yep.
So
he
now
was
we
leading. Yeah, it was leading when the bike issue came about.
Chris, you're absolutely right, and I will add this. He is the hot shoe here at this 2017 edition of the AMA AZ Open. So he's got the fastest lap time. Definitely the man on the move. And we will see what happens here in the Open A Pro Sport here in just a few seconds. We're still doing a little bit of track maintenance. Don't forget, folks, you can make your way over to the northern deck, the observation deck over on the north side of the track. In order to get there, you can walk or drive a UTV down to the right of the start gate and follow the path, follow the hay bale path all the way up to the northern deck. Yesterday we had the Flying Finches family, Carson Milliken out there. Man, they had a huge sign. The whole family was there cheering him on as he came through the section.
On the live feed here, we're getting a look at the Valley Car Group replay. But as we were talking with the Milkins yesterday, they said that was a great spot to watch the race, and especially for this Open A Pro Sport, to watch them come off the line, see who gets that Bell Hole Shot Award. That's going to be some prime viewing area over on the north deck here at Arizona Cycle Park.
Well, you know, you're here for 4 days, and you got plenty of time to just walk over and check out a different view. So this Valley Car Group replay. That was the 50 Marino and Hymus.
I like that. They both kind of came down, jumped number 8 on one side, and then they just kind of crossed over on each other, heading down into the turn before heading up number 8, and both of them just, or number 9, both of them just launching up there. So be sure to check out the live feed on azopenmx.com, brought to you by Moto City, because we're just watching replays from earlier today. Max Miller there and his mistake while leading. The Valley Car Group replays recapping what we've seen so far today. This is Shan, the pass right here. That was for the lead where Gavin Leachman just edged out TJ Usselman.
Yeah, and he beat him literally by half of a wheel, it looked like. And the red markers are painted red. That is where the actual finish line is. So that's why I came running back in here to go, what happened? Because I knew it came down the wire. I just was not sure. But Leachman knew in his head because he went straight up on top of the podium. He was confident in his actions.
If you do something with confidence, everyone's going to believe you.
That's right.
Just ride straight to the podium.
The glass is always half full. No, it's not half. It's always full.
If you're first or last, just ride to the podium.
That's right.
Someone will give you something.
We'll be there, man. We'll award you. We'll give you a pair of JP socks. Make you feel like a real winner in life. So race 34 is the Open A Pro Sport. Putting a little bit of water down, a little bit of track maintenance. A little pause for the cause. Get this track in tip-top shape before we send the fastest dudes out on the track.
Yeah, they were reshaping the face on jump number 10. It looked like these first few motos, I wasn't quite seeing what was happening, but it seemed quite a few kids were either having issues over 10 or when they were landing, kind of washing out. So looks like the little manicuring they did should fix that issue. We'll get racing underway here for race number 34, Open A Pro Sport, and then rounding out the first motos from yesterday, race number 35, and then we'll back into day 2, race 1, Open C, should be in pre-staging. For you folks at home or in the pits watching the live feed brought to you by Moto City, we're watching the Valley Car Group replays from earlier today. Here's a good look at that last turn pass by Gavin Leachman. Literally a wheel length. Got that first moto win. Be sure to check out Moto City on azmotocity.com, or if you have a Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, or KTM, check out YamahaPartsGuy.com or KawasakiPartsGuy.com, SuzukiPartsGuy.com, or KTMPartsPro.com. And if you are watching that live feed, no, it is not raining. That's just the water truck putting down some water here on the start straight. Although we did get a little bit of rain this morning, some sprinkles. Don't know if it's enough to consider be measurable. Keep our streak of no rain days. I think it's somewhere north of 100 so far. We have yet to see measurable rain here in the Phoenix area. All right, we did some track maintenance, so not too many changes, but maintenance on a few of the jumps here. So they're going to be sending them out again for a parade lap. Get an idea where the water is soaking in or maybe sitting on top. Check out the jump faces of number 10, number 5, what was manicured, changed out. So parade lap here for race 34, Open A Pro Sport. And those of you here in the pits, remember, the Vet X track is open. If you need to warm up a bit, get your bike checked out, you made some changes from yesterday to today and just want to test out, the Vet X track is open for practice. Head on down there, spin a few laps, get warmed up, see how your bike's doing before your motos start today, or just go out there, have some fun if you're already done for the day and you want to ride some more. second parade lap here for race number 34, Open A Pro Sport completed, getting them re-racked in the gate. 30-second board is up. We're about to drop the gate, see who's going to win that Bell Hole Shot Award. $100 to the hole shot winner, courtesy of Bell. All the 25 with the jump out of the gate. And scooting out there, it's a 25 of Scottsdale's Slater Colby winning the Bell Hole Shot $100 award. And it looks like number 11 of Kieran Naren out in third place and trying to find a number here for that Yamaha in second place. I believe it's the 250 of Corbin Hayes out of Folsom, California. But Slater Colby leading the way around. Start of race 34, Open A Pro Sport. Mr. Naran making his way into second place. Putting Corbin Hayes, number 250, into third place. Both of them launching down number 8. Sierran making his way around the outside while Corbin opted for the inside. I think Slater Colby's going to be getting some company here from a charging Sierran Naren. Battle for Husqvarna supremacy here in the Open A Pro Sport. That's right, an eighth place rider. First lap, winning the ASV gift certificate. Keep an eye on the transponders here to see who rounds out in 8th place. And it is Slater Colby leading the whole shot and leading the first lap with the 11 Sierran Naren. And our 8th place winner is the 482 of Riley Bro. Riley Bro. If you're in the pits for Riley Bro, make sure you stop by the announcer tower after the race to pick up that ASV Inventions gift certificate. Now we're back to the battle for the lead here for the number 25 Slater Colby and the number 11 of Mr. Naran out of Huntington Beach, California.
So Kieran Naran starting to apply some pressure on the outside. So what happened on the start? I didn't get to catch start. Chris, bring me up to speed. It was Slater Colby with a confident hole shot, or was Naran right there?
He shot out of that gate, but it looks like he got pulled back in, but he held it on longer, and it was clear-cut winner of that hole shot award as we're launching down Devil's Drop number 8. Kieran going to the outside again while Slater around the inside as they head up to the big step-up triple here.
And Kieran Naran stood up the entire time, never put his rear end on the seat, so to speak. He stood up and sweeping that right-hand berm earlier. And here we go for the pass. Naran going to dive to the inside and make the pass stick. So we have a new leader here on lap number 2. So here is the rundown. Naran, Colby, Brees, Hayes, Johnny Garcia rounds out your top 5. In 6th is Colton Dean, Grant Wall, Riley Bro, Carson Carr, Mason Olson round out your top 10 here in the 16 entries. And Colby has not dropped off the pace at all. He's keeping Naran extremely honest on lap number 2.
I think we're seeing the track get rougher here because look at the fastest lap time is 1:47. You remember Smokin' Joe Shimoda was down in the low 140s on his 250. So track's certainly getting rougher here for the Open A Pro Sport as the best time is a 1:47.3 by Kieran Niren as he just comes across the finish line leading another lap, followed by Slater Colby, and it's the number 92, Ryan Brees, starting to put pressure on Slater Colby. We got a battle for second place shaping up here, Shan. Yeah, he's starting to get down to that Joe Shimoda range now. I think Joe Shimoda was like a 142 if I remember right. Take there by Ryan Brees. I think those rollers are starting to, where we saw yesterday, that third one starting to kind of get cupped out, starting to add that kicker. Looks like it almost bit Riley Brees here as they battle for second place with Slater Colby. Yeah, last time around, it looks like Kieran Niren has a over 4-second lead. I'm guessing he's stretched that out a little bit further. We'll see as he comes around again here. The finish line in a few seconds, but it's the battle for second between Slater Colby and Ryan Brees.
So Kieran Niren now starting to actually lap up into some other.
No, that's number 11X, Grant Wall out of Lodi, California on the Yamaha.
Thanks for correcting me there.
Coming up on the number 250 of Corbin Hayes. Yeah, it's an over 4-second lead here for, actually a 7-second lead now for Kieran Niren after completing lap number 4.
And
a little bit of a brake check there from Grant Wall. Got the number 250 Corbin Hayes tiptoeing around as they led up to jump number 1 and open up that gap a little bit more, give them a little more breathing room. They're going 6 laps here for the Open A Pro Sport, so they've completed lap 4. Should be getting the white flag around here, coming around for lap number 5. So 6 laps for Open A Pro Sport.
Yeah, we are on lap number 4 right now, so about a lap and a half left before this one is in the books. And it is all Kieran Niren right now to Huntington Beach, California, aboard the Husqvarna on that monster Fox Dunlop FMF ODI Maxima backed machine. He told us, man, I want 9 sombreros to take home. So he's going to go in the sombrero resale business.
Or he's going to start his own baseball team.
Exactly.
All right, the white flag's out here for Kieran Niren. As we're looking at the live feed brought to you by Moto City. Getting a look here at the number 250 Corbin Hayes. 4th place. The battle for 11X Grant Wall. Grant has certainly closed up that gap after a little bit of the brake check coming up to this turn here, previous lap from Corbin. There's the number 92 on our live feed of Ryan Brees, 3rd place. Actually, got a battle here going for the 3rd spot here. 11X Grant Wall closing up on Ryan Brees as Kieran Niren has opened up a 9-second lead over Slater Colby. So this is the battle on the track right now for 3rd place. Wow, Kieran just launching down number 8, kind of Looks like he almost had a rough hit, but bounced up and over the next acceleration bump, and then right up number 9 here. Yeah, he's just cruising here, milking his 9.5-second lead over second place Slater Colby. Now we're getting a look here at the 11X on the Yamaha of Grant Wall, who's caught up to Slater Colby, but I don't think there's going to be enough real estate here to pressure Slater for second place as the checkers come out for the number 11 on the Husqvarna, Kieran Naren. Shan, you get reacquainted with Kieran again this morning.
All right, Chris Vancers, we've got Slater Colby here, number 25, with that Bell Hole Shot Award. Congratulations on a great start.
Thank you.
Who all's helping you out?
I'd like to thank AAO Power Sports for everything they do for me, and Valley Car Group, and Troy Lee Designs, Oakley, Lee Braids, Dunlop, Mika Metals, DT1 Filters, my whole family for coming out here. I just can't thank everyone enough.
You got a lot of local support. Way to get it done in front of the local supported companies.
Yep, feels good.
All right, Slater, we'll let you get. Congratulations on that Bell Hole Shot Award. We're going to jump up here. So we got Kieran Naren up here. I'm gonna address that issue in there. Kieran, man, what a fantastic ride. You made the pass, you made it stick, you put the turbo thrusters on, and you pretty much checked out on the field. And we like seeing that because we know you had a detrimental moto yesterday afternoon in that 250A class.
Yeah, yesterday I got off to a great start and had about like an 8-second lead, what my dad told me. So I know I'm riding good, and I'm just having fun out here, man. AZ Open, it's a great event. Can't thank everyone that's put it on enough. Yeah, yesterday we ended up having a motor failure. I'm out here now on my stock practice bike showing the 450s how to ride. But no, having fun is the biggest thing. Can't thank my dad enough, my trainer Ryan Fedoro, Moto Cuts, FMF, Monster Energy, Frace Music, Dunlop, Fox, Arai helmets, Dragon goggles, Pod knee braces, ODI, Nihilo, Three Brothers, Matrix, everyone that helps me out. I can't thank them enough, and looking forward to the next couple motos.
Kieran, you told me on Thursday during practice you wanted to take 9 of these homes. Here's your second one, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, Kieran Naren, folks, the Open Pro Sport first class winner, number 11, getting it done on his used practice bike. We're going to send it back to you, the lovely Chris Vancers.
All right, that wraps up race number 34, Open A Pro Sport. And remember, our 8th place first lap was Riley Bro. Make sure you stop up at the announcer's tower here to get your ASV gift certificate. As we're heading into race number 5, as you take a look on our live feed of the Valley Car Group replay, the live feed brought to you by Moto City. So race 35, 65cc 711 Open, final race for the Moto 1. Then we'll get into Moto 2 with the Open C shortly. Running down the list here for race 35, we have number 2, Parker Ross out of Harold, California. The number 10 of Alvin Hilton out of Visalia. The number 11, Henry Milcam out of Orem, Utah. The 14, Jackson Butte out of Avalon, California. Number 20, Cannon Terratiano out of Temecula, California. 39, Aiden Zing, Temecula, California. 42, Caden Salvadori out of Nampa, Idaho. 52, Jesse Parks Jr. out of Peyton, Colorado. 55, X Parker Miller, Draper, Utah. 55, Jimmy Williams Jr., Ruidoso, New Mexico. Number 67, Carson Milliken out of Queen Creek, Arizona. 74, Brock Smith, Pinion Hills, California. 75, Robbie Stevenson out of Newberry Park, California. 108, Andrew Schultz, Rancho Cucamonga, California. Number 111, Jeremy Rice, Boulder, Colorado. The 180, Landon Gordon, Altadero, California. The 188, Cade Bradley, Kingman, Arizona. The 227, Gunnar Townsend out of Washington, Utah. 228, Hans Soriano, Marietta, California. 306, Brody McHugh, Lyons, Colorado. 319, Cash Che, Berthown, Colorado. The 355 of Dylan Drake, Cupertino, California. The 411, Zebediah Brimhall Jr., Bloomfield, New Mexico. The 511, Dylan Blacka out of Fruita, Colorado. 624, Cruden Kenton, Riverton, Utah. 711, Jordan Torres, Watsonville, California. The 923, Colton Hannay, Out of Menifee, California, the 924. Kaiser, Parker Kaiser, Paso Robles, the 926. Everett Clark, Lehigh, Utah. It looks like it's the number 22, Parker Ross, carrying me that whole shot.
And check it out. It looks like the Flying Finches family is up on the upper deck. Got Carson Milliken out there, the 67. His family is the one that's going up on that upper deck and enjoying the north view. J.P. Parsons now in the house. Great to have my partner in crime for the Lone Star State down in Texas here. So it's going to be J.P. Parsons, Shan Garcia, and Chris Vancers calling the shots today. Dano, we had to check Dano into hospice yesterday. And we've got the number 2, Parker Ross, out front.
All right, your leader still out front, the number 2 of Parker Ross. 5'11", Dylan Belcha. In the second slot. In third place is 7'11", Jordan Torres. Fourth place, Alvin Hillen. Fifth place, Jackson Butte. Sixth place, Landon Gordon. You know, I love the number 2 of Parker Ross out front as he heads up to number 3, step up tabletop. He's got that All-American flag on his back. I mean, to me, that's just really cool.
That's saying have a nice day.
Yeah, it is. That goes out to Sean Martin.
The number 2, Parker Ross, your Bell Whole Shot Award winner. Want to thank Bell for giving the Whole Shot Awards out for all the first moto whole shot artists.
35 of them.
And that'll wrap it up for the Bell $100 gift certificate whole shot award. Parker Ross taking the final one. Also, don't forget Riley Bro. Riley Bro finished 8th on the opening lap of the Open A Pro Sport. We got a $50 gift certificate from ASV Invention. So, Parker Bro, come on up here and see the Tower of Power.
Of course, our live video feed brought to you by Moto City. They're right down Vendor Road. Go check them out. They got beautiful new 2018 bikes there. But right now, it's the number 2, Parker Ross. I think his great-great-grandma was Betty Ross. Designed the flag. So he's doing it in patriotic style. All right, Parker Ross through the finish line sweeper. He's your leader, followed by Dylan Belcha. And 7-11, Jordan Torres. Third place, Alvin Hillen. Fourth place, Jackson Butte. Fifth place.
Crank down that top 15 there, J.P. Parsons. 10th through 15th place, man. That's very important.
We got Jeremy Rowe in 10th place. Dylan Drake, 11th place. Everett Clark, 12th place. Zadiah Brimhall in 13th place. Andrew Schultz, 14th. And the Flying Finch, number 67, Carson Milliken in 15th.
So your top 15 riders, man, you want to have a 3-moto format, be consistent, and you definitely want to be in the top 5. But if you can get inside of a top 10 for the overall, pretty significant feat. And you need to be in the top 15 to try to mathematically calculate yourself, point into yourself a top 10 after a 3-moto format. So it's always best to try to be in that top 15 there on the opening moto. Race 35, man. We need race number 1. Race number 1, the Open C class. Race number 1, Devin Bates and company should make their way down. They should be loaded in the gate, actually. Race number 2 should be down in staging, and race number 3 should be down in pre-staging. That's the 65cc 7 to 9 unlimited class for race number 3. And that's why we call it the Tower of Power. We decide. We decide.
All right,
so the American flag is still waving there for Parker Ross.
Yep. And it's still 1, 2, 3. Parker Ross, Dylan Belcha, and Jordan Torres. Not too far apart. Anything could happen on the last lap. The white flag is out. 1 lap remaining. Race number 35. This is our 65cc 7 to 11 Open.
Don't forget to go check out the Fly setup, man. They've got all the 2018 gear set up out there. They've got the Fly Kid Zone, Supercross tracks. I saw Rusty Nelson in there with Fly, with WPS and Fly. He was actually down in the dirt trying to practice a rhythm section.
Well, we all need all the practice we can get, so
exactly. How correct you are, J.P. Parsons.
And if you got one of our Baywatch sombrero hats and the patch fell off, go over to Fly Racing. They've got some fabric glue that will actually hook you up and re-glue your patch.
So it is still Parker Ross all the time. With Dylan Bleach of the 511 out of Colorado in second place with them 6D helmets. Answer 100% Ron Henson Racing clutches, and the Hilo Concepts. They're in second place. Jordan Torres back there in third.
Yeah, Shan, we got less than a half lap to go, and like you would say, for any unforeseen circumstances, all he's got to do is keep it up on 2 wheels. And it's the number 2. As he comes down that finish line, straight through the finish line sweeper, checkered flag, Parker Ross. Wire to wire. Hey, also, ladies and gentlemen, you're hungry, thirsty. We got Shay's Catering right across from registration, the sign up, right down vendor row. So go over there and get you some.
Hey, check sound. We got Parker Ross up here. Parker Ross winning that 65 7 to 9 class. And also grabbing the whole shot. Parker, here's the Bell $100 whole shot award. Here's your sombrero for the moto win. Man, we're digging that flag. Give us the idea on that flag. Letting everybody else chase that flag.
Yeah, I got up to a good start and just held them off.
And that was it, huh? Just like that. Made it look pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, how about your help? Who's all in your corner helping out this program?
I want to thank Cobra, my mom, the Gordons, Mika, Alpine Star, Fly, Scott, and everybody else. Thank you.
There we go. Parker Ross, number 2. We'll let you get back to the pit. Congratulations on that moto win. Let's do it again.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to send it back up to you, J.P. Parsons and Chris Vancers. Look at the fans giving the thumbs up.
That is a wrap on all the first motos, continuing from yesterday into today. Now we're getting into the second motos now. Yesterday was to establish yourself where you wanted to finish. Today's going to be moving day, I think, for a lot of these kids. Moto number 1, race 1. Moto number 2 for race 1 coming up for Open C. Still waiting for the track to get cleared. Looks like they're putting a little bit of water on it before they go out for their parade lap. If you're checking out the live feed on azopenmx.com, check out that website in the lower right-hand corner. Moto City bringing you the live feed, azmotocity.com. We'll run down the list here for race number 1 in the order of yesterday's moto finishes. We got the number 98 Husqvarna of Devin Bates.
And the 14X, second place, Thomas Jones.
Number 43, Cameron Brown.
And 305, Brock cruising in fourth.
81, Tyler Jones.
Sixth place, Lane Tibbs.
Number 14, Lane Harsha.
And Donovan McBride, eighth place.
And the 224 of Dakota Bender.
And the 613, Joseph Dixon, 10th place.
828, Garrett Nibbler.
And 12th place is going to be Ty Graham.
Number 33, Corey Green.
And 368, Richard Begg out of San Marcos, California, 14th.
And the 638 of Jordan Tropkoff.
And 16th place is going to be Garrett McFadden.
Number 506 and 17th place is Kenneth Wetzel.
On the 333, Suzuki out of Gilbert, Arizona, 18th place, goes to Colton Lewis.
And the 351 of Matt Milne was in 19th place.
And that kind of rounds it out. Chase Taylor.
For you folks watching the live feed, brought to you by MotoCity.com. We're going to check out a Valley Car Group replay of this morning's highlights already.
Now's a good time to cruise down Performance Alley, Vendor Row. Check out all our fine vendors. Got Fast Company. We got Shock Socks. Check out Moto City. HyperX, jersey printing, sweatshirt printing, any kind of printing, T-shirt. You'll see Stacy. And, of course, the Kids Fly Zone. AEO Power Sports. ASV, big thanks to those guys. Kicking down some great gift certificates for their fine products. Remember, coming up this evening, we got the fun dodgeball zone, caged craziness. And you'll be able to sign up over at the event trailer where we're selling the event shirts. And we got hats and T-shirts over there. Also, we got some number 134 Buddy Wentworth shirts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're fixing to get underway. Day number 2 of racing. Our first moto open C class. They're doing their sight lap right now. We'll get them all around the track. We'll check out the track. We'll lock and load them in the gate and drop it for moto number 1, day number 2 of racing, right here at the 2017 AMA AZ Open, brought to you by Moto City. Once again, Bobby, Brian, Sean Martin, you guys look like you did another fantastic maintenance job on the track for y'all's riding and racing pleasure. So remember also, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m., over at the small pavilion, MX's for Jesus, we'll have a fellowship church service. Kevin Kozad in the house right here. He's always fun to hang out with, and actually he's a pretty darn good rider, too.
We got a set of women's Fox gloves that have been turned in into the registration tower. They were found at the Fly Kids Zone. So if you, I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, they're a pair of women's Fox gloves. I'm not sure what good. Yeah. We'll try to figure out what color they are.
Looks like we're getting locked and loaded here for race number 1, moto number 2, the Open C.
What a jump out of the gate from the 98 of Devin Bates.
Yesterday's moto winner, picking up where he left off.
Well, whole shot, Devin Bates out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the city that never sleeps. And he's not sleeping right now, ladies and gentlemen.
And number 43, Cameron Brown there in second place on the Husqvarna. And the 17, it looks like, was jumping. Oh, no, we got a Suzuki. The 213, I believe, of Donovan McBride in third place.
We need the parents of Preston Baseflug and Rusty Brewski. Parents of Preston Baseflug and Rusty Brewski, please report up to registration immediately. Your attention to this matter is warranted immediately. So again, Rusty Brewski and Preston Baseflug, please make your way up to the registration tower. Hey, and the parents, and check this out. Don Collins has listened to us live. It is his foxgloves at the fly rig. The women's foxgloves are, in fact, Don Collins. So, Don, man, we butchered a few names earlier, and we took the roles as Kevin Kelly and Don Collins up here, and that made everybody cringe. So, Don, appreciate you listening. We look forward to seeing you in a few months in March, and hope you're not too cold up there on the East Coast.
Hey, Don. Glad you're listening in there, buddy, and watching. Because it's a beautiful day out here in the desert, Buckeye, Arizona.
Yeah, Don, you ever get a chance to come down here and announce and check out the facility? It's really, really unique, really fun, and out here in the deserts. Meanwhile, we've got the Husky mounted racer. He's the Moto 1 winner, Devin Bates, number 98. All systems go on this second lap, green flag wave. So Devin Bates leading Cameron Brown. Pair of Huskies out front, JP and Chris Vancers.
Well, you know I like that. I'm a Husky guy from way back.
You're a Husky guy, too, period.
Well,
you could probably stand to lose about 100 pounds.
I just want to be like you.
And we will pass on the word Don Collins. He said the stream looks great. Everything looks great. And Don Collins says hello to all the racers and staff here at Arizona Cycle Park here in Buckeye, Arizona.
All right, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, race number 2, Schoolboy 1, 12 to 15, B and C. End stage area, race 3, 65cc, 79 limited. Race 4, 65cc, 10 to 11.
We've got Devin Bates still leading Cameron Brown with third place, 213, Donovan McBride.
Lane Harsha in 4th, Lane Tebbs in 5th.
You know, I'm a little surprised. Don Collins, it's a little early. It's 10:20. Usually, I sent him a Team Cramp briefcase as a gift, loaded to the gills with all the good stuff. And, since then, he hasn't been getting up on Saturday mornings until like 1 p.m. So, Don Collins, man, it's a little early for you. Hope your hangover's pretty good.
Little Friday night Team Cramp exercising.
That's right.
72, Elaine Tebbs not able to make that step-up triple, and looks like he's having some issues there on the top of number 9. Losing some time there to the Suzuki of 213, Donovan.
So Devin Bates and the 43 of Cameron Brown, a pair of Huskies getting it done, leading this one on lap number 3. And it's Cameron Brown with the fastest lap time with a 1 minute 54 second.
Yeah, Cameron Brown finishing third in yesterday's first moto. And the 213 trying to put the move on, looks like the 72 Elaine Tebbs. So Donovan McBride jumping